Hey guys, it's Hannah. Thanks for stopping by and happy Halloween. This is my Halloween video for my lovely water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And this is your reading for the next 24 to 48 hours, okay? And immediately I see a theme here, and I think it's independence, 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 independence. Maintaining your place in life and maybe possibly making a decision to do something. And the reason I say that is because y'all got the Page of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. But y'all have also got the Two of Wands, which is about decision making and I always say the ball is in your court when I see this card. And then you guys got the Ace of Swords here too, so something about communication and like a fresh idea being planted into your head and wanting to take action. And it looks like you guys are deciding to take action because it looks like most of y'all are very happy with where you're at. You feel independent, you feel strong, or most of you do. You feel like you have your emotions in check. You're very grateful for what you have, and you're really enjoying the fruits of your labor right now. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of you are fighting to stay where you're at, and fighting pretty hard, whether it be, whether this be competition against other people, like coworkers maybe, like if you're working a job and maybe you're fighting to get a promotion and you're like fighting, you're competing with your coworkers to get this promotion, or you've been promoted, or you've got like some kind of like position of authority and you feel like you're being undermined a bit. So some of y'all could be maybe looking at your options right now. It's like, do I stay where I'm at or do I expand? Like, is it time for expansion or do I need to kind of stay put? And y'all are very open-minded right now. I think your heads are very clear. You're ready for any, like, if you have to make any change, like, you're not sure if it's time to make any moves, but if it is, like, you'll know and you'll be ready. And that's the attitude I see. And I think you'll get some insight, today and tomorrow from maybe, this could be like through your higher power or through word of mouth, or I know this sounds a little silly, but maybe like you'll hear a song on the radio and it'll inspire you and plant a seed in your head. Because swords are all about like communication, and that doesn't just mean like word of mouth. That could be through music or reading, and your own thoughts too, and your higher power communicating like mentally through you. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever experienced this, but like when you just get a thought that pops in your head that doesn't really belong to you, I get that a lot. That's kind of one of the ways that my higher power communicates with me, in tarot actually. So that's kind of what the Ace of Swords can represent. So I think y'all are feeling very independent, pretty pleased with where you're at right now, but it's like, do I grow? Do I expand? And some of y'all might have to with this this Seven of Wands here. You might be pushed to get out of your comfort zone. Let's look a little bit. Let's dig a little bit deeper. Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here, please? For my water signs. For Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Why is the Two of Wands here? Yeah, okay, so I think y'all see this on the horizon. You guys are thinking very, you're financially, materialistically, like, you guys are thinking in the big picture right now. You've got some big goals. You want to apply yourself, like, you want to do what's best to get yourself to this point, which is like a happy family, stable income, like just a very, very stable and harmonious and successful life. You guys are looking at what is going to lead you to success. And let's see, why is the Seven of Wands here for you guys? What's making y'all feel a little threatened? Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so, interesting. That's another 7. We got the 7 of Cups here and the 7 of Wands. So I think there's some confusion. You have a lot of options right now. There might actually not be. For some of you, I don't see like competition with other people. I think maybe you've got so many different options and so many things that so many things that you're interested in, okay? That you don't know which direction to take, and you're kind of feeling lost, right? And you don't know which choice is the right one, because this guy is like, okay, if you look at the picture, this guy is being presented with cups, and some of them look promising, you know, like the castle and the woman and the jewels or the treasure. And then, but some of them have like a snake in it and this weird, like, creepy ghost guy, and which we don't know what is actually underneath that, and like a dragon. So, I mean, it's like, it's a metaphor for like choices, you know, like things might not, like the choices you have aren't what they seem. And I think you're aware of that. And it's got you feeling a little like, oh shit. Like, I just want to stay where I'm at, you know, like, I feel like I have to fight for where I'm at, and, y'all are presented with so much right now. Y'all got a lot on your plate. But you just want to simplify it, right? Like, you don't want to have, like, all these options. You just want it to be as simple as yes or no. And it might take some time for you to get to that point, you know, like you might have to do like a process of elimination thing, where it's like you narrow it down, you know. I hope that makes sense. It looks like y'all have got your head on straight, though. That's good. Really, really good. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Let's look at that. Because this is your, like, your, advice card. With an ace here, that's pretty big. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Oh, wow. Okay. So whatever insight you receive in the next couple days, I don't want to sound cliche, but like, if it feels good, okay, let's say that like I'm just trying to think of like a scenario that would fit into this. If you go to work, let's say, and let's say you get, like, you've been working at this place for a few years, but then you get, like, you've been applying to other places just out of, you know, curiosity, because, like, you know, you're kind of happy with where you're at, but you want to see what's out there. And let's say you get a phone call from this one company, and then you get an interview, and you feel really good about it, and it feels natural for you to take it. Don't doubt that. Especially with these two cards here. Okay, if you can kind of see what I'm trying to say. Like, I think your advice here is be open to insight, and whatever choices you make in the next couple days, like, narrow them down. You know, get rid of the ones that don't serve you, and just keep your eye on the prize. As long as it serves you and it gets you to, and you know for sure, like the choices you make, like they feel good, like you say yes and the universe says yes back, like that kind of thing. If you put yourself on that path and you focus on getting this stability and this, this harmony and this growth, then, I mean, you're good. I think it'll, and that might mean change, or that you could be just staying where you're at. But I think a lot of you are going to have to make a decision. Do I stay or do I go? Do I keep things the same or do I try something different? And it looks like y'all are very welcome to that. I think you guys are very flexible right now. At least that's the vibe I'm getting. I don't see any, like, I think maybe a little uncomfortable, a little unsure, but I think you guys are pretty comfortable with making any necessary changes. Because you guys are ending a cycle too, with the world here. Just like I think, like everybody is. What else can we tell Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio? Ooh. And yeah, I think some of y'all might have to walk away from something that doesn't serve you. This might not apply to everybody. But I think, and even in this situation, like if some of y'all are having to walk away from something that you've invested a lot of time and emotion in, you might be ready to. It might be time. And this could mean a relationship, or it could mean a job, or it could mean like a friend. Okay. So change is good. Well, good. Glad I caught that on camera. Somebody's car alarm was going off. So I guess I'll end there, because that totally broke my concentration. And I guess that's kind of like the end of the reading anyway. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that resonated with somebody out there. If you would like a private reading with me, please email me at hannahkeelytarot@gmail.com. I'd be more than happy to read for you. So thank you so much, and y'all have a happy, fun, and safe Halloween. Bye.